Normally the intro, Normally the intro is before the game, but right at the end of the game, somebody asked how much said how much for 100 reps, because when we allow a goal, I lift weights. So I did 100 curls. My left arm is going to cramp, but thanks for the $20.
The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1,
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right, Panther fans, here we go. Panther Stars, game 1 of 2. Today's at 2, tomorrow is at noon. But I know they're playing in Finland. That much I do know. Now, last year when the schedule came out during the season and they had placed us with Dallas in this showcase, I thought, as I have a wasp flying around here in the, yeah, that's nice. So anyway, when I saw who we were playing, I thought, I wonder if it's going to be a Stanley Cup final rematch. Close, but not quite. So, what are we going to see today? Well, to be honest with you, I've had the migraines, and we did the Halloween thing yesterday, and I'm just now realizing that I have not even checked to see if it's Bobrovsky and Knight, or Knight and Bobrovsky, or Bobrovsky and Bobrovsky, or if Luongo is playing tomorrow, because why the hell not? So I don't know who we're going to have in net. Now, I do know that Nosek is getting his first game in at 4C. Samoskevich is on the 4th line. Boquist has taken that spot next to Lundell and Luosterainen. Now, I was sick. I didn't see the last couple of games. Apparently, Boquist got 2 goals last time when he was on the 3rd line. Samoskevich got his first goal, one of the games I missed, because of course he would. So, as long as we're winning and Samoskevich is playing, I won't bitch and complain too much. My assumption is that who does that take off the ice? Well, it would be Nosek with Greer and Samoskevich and Boquist up, right? Okay, so that sounds good. Dallas has almost the exact same record as we do. One of the best teams in the West, obviously. I have no idea what to expect out of these games. That's a long flight there. It's a long flight back. 2 games in 2 days like that. For us playing at a weird time of the day. I don't even know what time of the day it is over there that they're playing at 2 o'clock here. The Panthers website doesn't even know how to do time zones. I don't know who's in goal. But we had fun on the stream last night. Thank you all for showing up for that. All right. Let's get this game started. All right, so 3-1 Panthers after 1. Holy crap. That period was, for the most part, dominated by Florida. Dallas does manage to get one, a bank shot that kind of goes off for Bobrovsky after he kind of punches the puck behind the net, and he lost track of things, and it went in. But other than that, the Panthers have definitely watched some kind of film, because generally speaking, our game is not to shoot from the point and look for deflections. But Ekblad has 2 long shots today from the point. Rodriguez got a deflection. Lundell got a deflection goal. And then Barkov. Yeah, that dude. Barkov got his own goal after a nice pass from Rodriguez to Reinhart to Barkov. Shoot. And it's 3-1. So far, so good. Anything can happen, though, right? Dallas, we've seen Dallas. If you watch Dallas play, I don't watch a lot of the Western Conference hockey, but in the playoffs, they will just have an occasional game where they just don't show up. I'm not saying they're not showed up, but if this continues, it's going to be a nice afternoon for a lot of Panther fans there in the stands, a lot of Dallas fans. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I guess they played the Finnish national anthem and the United States national anthem, but hockey, they cut away. They cut away from the anthems to go to commercial. So there's that. All right, let's move on to second period. All right, so 4-2 after 2. Looks good. Sam Reinhart with his 642nd shorthanded goal this season. They keep doing the same thing. Well, Reinhart and Barkov will do the same thing. Very, very similar to the game-winning goal in Game 7 that Reinhart scored, where they'd come down the wing and Reinhart could pass it off to somebody, and either the defense cheats a little bit towards Barkov or the goalie cheats a little bit towards the possible pass and the shot, and Reinhart just buries it top shelf over the shoulder, and it's 4-2. We look good. This is a good game. A lot of back and forth. I can't praise the goaltender during the middle of the game. Let's finish this up. All right, I'm going to try to clap this out, even though I just lifted myself into obliterant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 points, and we got to play again tomorrow, and we better not allow any goals because my arms are going to be trashed. So, got a little dicey there defensively at the end of the game. It's 6-2. Dallas continued to play. We did not continue to play, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not even going to count those. The only bad thing about those 2 goals is it keeps Bob's save percentage and goals against not great, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. We get the 2 points, and we got to play again tomorrow. So, what we see top to bottom, well, at the end of the game, not the end of the game, at the beginning of the third period, to kind of salt the game away, Mackie Samoskevich gets another one that's the second of the year. They just handed out the 3 stars of the game. I'm going to have a shirt that says Reinhart was robbed, because they gave Reinhart the second star and Barkov the first star. You kind of knew that was going to happen. Dallas played in spurts. Dallas played that game in spurts. They came out at the beginning of the second period like a bat out of hell, got the goal, so it was only a 1-goal deficit, and then we scored again, made it a 2-goal deficit, and after that, Dallas just kind of until the end of the game, after it was 6-2, when they decided, hey, let's get a couple of cheap ones to make ourselves feel better. The line of Reinhart, Rodriguez, and Barkov, ridiculous. Now, we've seen Rodriguez slide up and down the lineup and look good, then kind of wear off and look good and wear off. But for right now, the chemistry between those 3 is fantastic. And it, look, if you're Sam Reinhart, I love Sam Reinhart as a player. He is worth all of the money, all of the accolades. That's fine. But when you are on the right side and you've got the puck, and the dude on the other side is Alexander Barkov, the defense and the goaltender are kind of screwed, and it does make your job a lot easier. What else? The fourth line got a lot of time in that third period. Like I said, Samoskevich got a goal. I think Greer got 1 assist, 2 assists. He might have got a couple of points there. Rodriguez had a bunch of assists. Ekblad had, I think, 3 assists. I think he had 3 assists. He got robbed by Ottinger at one point. Just had a point-blank shot right in front, and it looked like it was pegged for the upper corner of the net, but Ottinger just said, nope, and Ekblad was frustrated with that. Not too much in the way of hitting. There was a couple of power plays. It was not an overly aggressive game. Didn't seem much like a playoff-style atmosphere. It was a good game between 2 good teams. Florida came to play a consistent game. Like I said, Dallas was kind of up and down and up and down. And you kind of could see what was going to happen early on before the game started, because NHL Network showed Ottinger's statistics. They were like something fantastic, like a 1.48 and a 9.38. They showed his stats. I didn't see them mention Bob's stats. They probably looked at Bob's stats and said, no, we'll just don't tell anybody that his numbers don't look fantastic. And it's because we allow like 6 shots a game. But the point is that you knew when they were bragging about Ottinger, you could kind of know. If you're a Dallas fan, you're watching that going, stop, shut up, stop praising the goaltender. And of course, they give up a goal like less than 30 seconds into the game. Defensively, if we do not sign Aaron Ekblad, now I don't know the righty-lefty combination on this, so if it can't happen, but maybe it can anyway, I'm not complaining about Ekblad. Ekblad has looked pretty halfway decent. But if we do not sign Aaron Ekblad, I would suspect the next year we will see Forsling and Balinskis. You've got Balinskis running that top power play. We got at least one power play goal today. He looks good up there. Obviously, Ekblad is still playing with Forsling, but the more I watch Balinskis play, I would have no problem whatsoever pairing him with Forsling should we lose Ekblad. Mikhail Kulikov just continue to do what they do, which is just be consistent. And Schmidt, who else was out there? Was it? I heard them say, I'm missing a guy. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? I'm in the middle of doing the Florida Panthers recap. My brain is drawing. It's Schmidt. Schmidt with Balinskis. Mikhail Kul. That's right. I'm so used to, for those of you who haven't been paying attention to the Panthers, we had like 2 weeks where Balinskis was playing forward because we were short guys. So in my brain, I'm sitting there still thinking Balinskis is playing forward, and I'm forgetting, no, dummy, he is the sixth defenseman. So Boqvist was not on the ice. Adam Boqvist wasn't on the ice. The point is that we look good on defense until the end of the game when we said, whatever. And just can we go back to the hotel? By the way, I need one of those robes. Okay? I gotta have one of those robes. They showed pregame where the Panthers all went to like the sauna together or whatever it is, because obviously that's a big thing over there. And they had, I'm colorblind, but I think they were like these deep navy blue, and they had the big palm tree patch over here. They had something else over here. I couldn't tell what it was because it kind of blended in with the color. I gotta have one of those. Are they gonna like auction those things off for charity? Because I could use some charity. I gotta have one of those. That's all I know. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Again, I apologize for missing the streams and the recaps the last few games. The migraine is pretty much better. I still got some jaw pain and everything, but I can see. And as long as I can see, I can function. So we will be back tomorrow. The game starts at noon, so like 11:45. That should be fun waking Kyle up for that one. Those of you who come to the noon streams, usually about 12:30 he drags his ass out of bed. So we'll start the stream about 11:45, somewhere in there. And hopefully we get another big, fat, juicy 2 points tonight. That was. I don't even know if Spencer Knight's playing tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Wouldn't surprise me to see them throw Bob out there again. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll see you tomorrow.